Guys, welcome. A little update here at the gym. Trying to multitask right and do this, but a big part of where we are with training, I'm very conscious that the open is right on the doorstep here. What you're gonna find in the next couple of videos for sure, especially with that training, is that we're essentially easing ourselves into it. It doesn't matter whether we do 100 reps or 10 reps, Tia will still have some form of DOMs from training. So for me, it's just about exposing ourselves to all the movements, making sure the mechanics are good. And what I mean by that is just that we're not overdoing with complex movement what isn't necessary at this point in time. I just want to hit compound, big movements and really put her through all the movements just to get herself primed and ready for next week when our progressions or our cycles really start. And what that looks like for me is we've got a running block training plan already, just running, just be given what we've been doing the last 6 months. Tia and her running background, she knows that's a good indication of fitness, so we're going to tap into that a lot. So you'll probably see in this video prior or after this is that she's going to do a running workout, and then this afternoon we're just going to do some weightlifting, control percentages around 65 to 70%, nothing higher than that. I'm going to be looking at technique, and then obviously she's just going to focus on good movement patterns, and then a conditioning, simply EMOM, minute 1, pull-ups, minute 2, strict handstand push-ups, minute 3, what have I got, bar facing burpees and power cleans, and minute 4, just a strong man movement.
Is winning the open important for you?
No, I'm not sure if you can hear me right now, but the class is going on, but no, the open isn't important, especially for Tia, right? Like, for us, peak performance has to happen around August. I say has to because every year could change with the game's timing. I think another period of time where we want to be fit is in May as well for the semi-finals. That's just a great indicator to see where we're at. But all our training from this point on is to build up to that point in May. So no, the open isn't necessarily a high priority for us. It's just about ticking that box and getting on to the next one. But we understand that there's a large amount of athletes what are trying to aspire to get to the next stage, and this is a big part. And we're not discrediting them or taking it away from them, but what we're doing is just focusing on what we need right now.
When it comes to the open, you know, like, I'm a very competitive person, so I always really want to get after it and do really well in the open. You know, obviously you have to be in it to win it, and I don't like being beaten, but in hindsight and also in like looking in the bigger picture, winning the open isn't my goal. Winning the CrossFit Games is. So, you know, it's just a byproduct of getting ready and making sure that I have a really great foundation to just lead into success for the rest of the season. And that's really like the main focus when it comes to the open. You know, and each stage has its challenges, you know, like the open is no joke, but it's definitely not a priority, and it's definitely not a competition that I sell my soul on. Wouldn't say it feels heavy in the power clean, but I haven't gone overhead in like 3 months. So it's the power jerks going overhead and just getting the body used to being under that load. When it comes to power cleans, I did that throughout the bobsled season. I did box squats, and so I still was touching weight, but I wasn't doing full range motions, and that's probably what's so challenging, because you know, I'm I'm so used to the explosive power movement, but now I'm actually having to utilize that in the full motion, and that's probably what's so hard.
Right, let me give you a bit of update on my fitness. Sweet FA has been happening the last 3 months regarding my fitness. Man, I wish I could report any numbers. It'd be better than what I've been hitting. So let me show you a power clean of what I've been working towards. I'm back.
This day is gonna be the greatest memory, making history. Let's go. You don't need no luck with that golden touch. Time to light it up. Let's go. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Yeah, this is it. Go! Go! Go!
What's an exercise I think will hurt Tia? Fatigue Tia real quickly. Give her DOMs. I'd say ring must. No.
Really?
No, I didn't think that through. Maybe that was just
That is not true.
I think I'm gonna say GHDs, maybe because it does it, or what's that, Stairmaster? Something thrown out there. If we do the Stairmaster, if we did.
Pull-ups or chest to bars? Come on, I always will get sore there if I haven't done it in a while.
Or handstand. Nah.
No, my handstand push-ups have felt amazing today, and I haven't done them in 3 months.
Okay, well, maybe you answer your own question then, hey?
He just doesn't even know me. So, just wanted to reiterate how important it is to ease into training after not doing it for such a long time. And so for me particularly, you know, I'm just like slowly building every day, just applying myself a little bit more. I would say I'm still putting my best foot forward for that particular day, but I'm also not like panicking or stressing about where I am, because it's only just the beginning and I do have time. So that's been something that I've had to reiterate to myself. Being smart, eating the right foods, hydrating, and just making sure that I'm putting in a good effort in training, but then also really touching on my recovery side of things. Yeah, if you have any questions, please comment below. I do know from my previous video the other day that people have been asking me about my weight and how I plan on cutting, you know, 10 kilos since doing my bobsled. So I'm going to elaborate that a little bit more in my next video. So please stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed today's training session. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.